Welcome to this episode of Needs a Ribbon. Today we're going to be making this amazing You're Amazing card. To get started, you will need only one ink pad, always artichoke. You will need your crumb cake, what is that called? Seam binding ribbon. Some snail, a tweezers, a bone folder, a little sponge, the new Stampin' Up! Butterfly punch. Oh, lots of things. The Big Shot, the textured embossing lacy brocade folder, the Framelits Apothecary Accents, the You're Amazing stamp set, the Papillion Potpourri stamp set, and some of our sticky half-round pearls. Let's begin. Okay, to begin with, you're going to need to stamp the You're Amazing stamp twice. First on Bashful Blue, and then next on a scrap of Very Vanilla. Boom! Or probably looks better upright. Then you're going to take your Bashful Blue and run it through the Big Shot. Ta-da! And at this point, you can even put your dimensionals on the back. The next, you're going to take this, and I found it was easier to just hand trim it. Stamp it first and then cut it down so you just have the You're Amazing. And again, you can put your dimensionals on the back already. Next, you're going to need of a total sheet of paper, an eighth, so that would be 2 3/4 by 4 1/4 sheet of always artichoke. You're going to tear it, and then you're going to open your ink pad ahead of time. It would be fabulous, but I didn't do that. And you're going to sponge it. I learned this at the Stampin' Up! Convention in 2011 to put an inexpensive wooden clothespin on your sponges, and that way you don't get the inky fingers. So just sponge the edge, voila. And then next piece we're going to do is this one. Using the new lacy brocade embossing folder, you're going to run that through the Big Shot, and again it's the 1/8 of a sheet of paper, so 2 3/4 inches by 4 1/4. You're going to tear it down, voila, through the magic of television. I've already done that. And then next, you're going to, again using the nifty little sponging tool, you're going to rub it in your ink pad and then just swirl over it. Magic. And then you're going to take that piece, and if my camera gal can just go up a little bit higher, not so high that everyone sees my very organized office. But you're going to take and spritz this. I make my own little spritz using the Stampin' Up! Shimmer paint. And in this case, this is I believe it's the Platinum. And just put a couple drops in a little spray bottle with some alcohol, because the alcohol dries a little quicker. So I, do 4 or 5 spritz, whatever. Dries in a, minute. But again, through the magic of TV, voila, it is already done. And I think you can kind of see the shimmer. Yeah, you can kind of start to see the shimmer. Okay, so I think we have all our pieces prepped. Let's assemble our card. First thing, we'll need some snail. Voila, voila, voila. And I'm not going to do a real neat tape job to make it go a little bit quicker. But overlap those a little bit. Oh, and then you need to stamp your butterfly. So stamp in the always artichoke stamp. You only need one. Go in there. Punch it out. Okay, we'll come back to that. So, thank you for continuing on this. We had a little technical issue filming the other day in that I ran out of space on my phone from where I do all my filming. So we are continuing on. Normally I like to do my videos in one continuous shot. Well, didn't work out so well this time. So put a dimensional on your butterfly, and I would take and use your bone folder and just curl up the butterfly a little bit to give it dimension. I've already tied my ribbon on, and we're ready to put our trim down. You're amazing, and you can trim it to whatever size seems to fit. I like trimming off because of the way the stamp is, you can't completely trim it down to that unless you are some kind of wizard, which I am not. And adhere that. Put your butterfly on somewhere. Then you want to put, take your tweezers and put a couple pearls in the little butterfly spots, and put a large pearl to cover up the star. And, again, this is the finished project. Thank you for tuning in to this issue of Needs a Ribbon.